I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
You mean to tell me if you actually saw a ghost, you wouldn't be afraid?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Like, you would be perfectly fine. You wouldn't be scared at all.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Well, I'm glad you cleared that up. Welcome to the Sin Fanatics. My name is Robert Adams.
Are we still doing this? Oh, I'm Chris Adams. I'm so out of touch.
We got a trailer reaction for Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. It's going to be a teaser, just a little teaser. So real quick before we jump into this reaction, let us know your thoughts, feelings, opinions down below in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe because we're still doing stuff here. It's a lot of fun. I like talking movies. Anyways, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Afterlife was kind of eh.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed Afterlife?
Yeah, shut up. I enjoyed it.
I felt like I needed the whole franchise to return back to New York. I didn't like in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma, and I think that's what didn't feel like Ghostbusters to me. Ghostbusters is New York City, and I need it to go back there.
Part of that also is because nothing interesting happens in Oklahoma.
Nothing. Sorry, Oklahomans. I've in the military. I was stationed in your state.
You don't have to apologize.
That was a correct statement.
You don't have to apologize. They know too.
Oh, okay. Let's get into the reaction.
Yeah.
We're so going to get dinged for Cruel Summer.
I'm telling you, it's going to be another hot one out there. In fact, there are heat alerts in effect for New Jersey, feeling like 100 degrees.
Very New York feeling.
New Jersey.
And New Jersey.
Nothing feels more like New York than New Jersey.
Music is slowing down. That means something crazy is happening.
Is this an actual trailer, or is this one of those like mini movies as a trailer?
This feels like the Meg is going to show up right now.
What? I feel like I've seen like YouTube videos where this happens, like crazy clips or something. Not YouTube, Twitter.
There's ice spikes falling from the sky. I don't think you've seen that. Oh,
Nice.
okay, it's a Ghostbusters movie.
They got the firehouse back, yeah.
For the first time in New York history, people froze to death in the middle of July.
It's happened in the middle of the winter, though.
I like how they.
The power to kill by fear itself.
Nice.
Your veins turn to rivers of ice. Your bones crack. And the last thing you see is your own tear ducts freezing up.
That sounds like fun.
Ugh.
Like, literally scared to death? So cool.
Oh, Patton Oswalt. It looks different.
Ooh.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, Paul Rudd.
There's the Paul Rudd of it. Yeah, so I could probably safely say everything I just said about Afterlife at the beginning completely absolved because of this. Like, this is back in New York or New Jersey. Close enough.
They're in New York. I don't know why the report said New Jersey. I guess the storm was coming from the New Jersey side of the water.
Possibly.
Bay. Mm-hmm. Y'all in New York and New Jersey, y'all let me know. It's a Hudson. It's a bay. Y'all call it a bay? I don't know.
So New Jersey is to New York like Oklahoma is to Texas.
Yes, that's actually that is a factual statement.
Otherwise, the trailer, it does look good. I do like the call out on that. This is the first time people have ever frozen to death
in the middle of July.
In July,
we got to make sure we add that addendum in July.
I don't want to be laughing at that, but I mean, that is like kind of a funny tack on.
We live in Texas. Things are really hot in the summer here. We just had like almost 110 degrees temperatures over the summer here. I've been to New York in August. It gets hot in New York too.
Yeah.
The sun beating off the buildings and off the pavement. Really, really hot in New York too.
Yeah.
We tend to think that it's cooler up north, but really hot. So it does make sense that for them to be kind of freaked out over people freezing in the middle of the summer in New York.
I do like that it looks like they are incorporating the original Ghostbusters more, which would make sense after they tease them at the end of Afterlife. They should be a bigger part of the next movie. What are they going to do? Tease them at the end of this movie also?
I wouldn't even really call it a tease at the end of Afterlife. They were prominently featured at the end of Afterlife and throughout parts of the movie itself.
Yeah.
It's more so them regaining the firehouse headquarters at the end of Afterlife.
And then putting like the jumpsuits back on and activating the proton packs and it's nostalgia. This is going to hit that nostalgia feeling for me that I was wanting Afterlife to do.
I will say it is interesting. Ghostbusters, I think, always teetered the balance between being both a comedy and like a action, like a sci-fi action type situation.
With maybe like slight horror.
Only because ghosts would fall under
ghosts
horror.
And jump scares. Yeah.
But for the most part, this looks like it's obviously, again, this is obviously a teaser. We only got so much from this.
Yeah.
But it does look like it's leaning more towards action and the action sci-fi side of things than it does the humor. I'm sure another trailer will show us a lot more humor.
That's what I was asking. So it looked like the beginning of this was setting up more of like a story trailer rather than an actual teaser showing us footage from the movie. And some of that may actually be used in the movie. Now, granted, the last part of that trailer definitely was just random trailer footage. But when I talk about like a story trailer, I'm thinking like the original trailer for Spider-Man back in 2002. Was that trailer? It wasn't a trailer.
The trailer that got canceled?
Yes, it was the one that had like the bank robbers come in robbing the bank, and then Spider-Man strung them up between the Twin Towers.
Yeah,
and that trailer came out like a month before 9/11, and then of course that trailer got pulled. Yeah, but that is an example of like a story trailer. None of that footage was in the actual movie. Twin Towers aside, none of that wasn't a thing that was a part of the movie anyways, and that's what I was wondering if this was doing.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, the beginning to this really felt like, what you would see in a trailer for like a disaster movie or something like that, where people are just living life, enjoying their days, and then all of a sudden, death from above sweeps in.
Yeah. I like this. I don't know who this tall... I'm going to guess that big tall thing we saw at the end is probably like the big bad.
It's Snoke.
Snoke, yeah. Great. Let's bring all the Star Wars Twitter people over to
He died in The Last Jedi just to appear in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
That's all we need. The toxic fan base of Star Wars coming over to Ghostbusters. That would be great.
This looks like fun. This looks, I mean, it's a teaser. There's only so much you can gather from it. But from what I gather, it looks like fun so far. I liked Afterlife, so I'll be in the seats ready to go for this one. Yeah. Ghostbusters, yeah.
Who are you going to call? Anyways.
Who are you going to call, man?
Yeah. Anyways, that is going to do it for this reaction. Again, what did you think of the trailer? Let us know down below in the comments. While you're down there, again, hit that like button, hit subscribe. We are almost at 2,000 subscribers, so please help us get there. You can follow us on all the social medias at The Cinefanatics on Twitter and Instagram. You could also follow me personally at Robert Adams MLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd and youtube.com/@RobertAdamsMLP. And I forgot the Cinefanatics is also on TikTok at The Cinefanatics.
We do all this on the live show. You should not be out of practice on this part.
Yeah.
You can also follow me at ChrisAdamsMLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, as well as twitch.tv/ChrisAdamsMLP. Yes, we are still calling it Twitter. Deal with it.
Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye!
We expended all of the catchphrases at the beginning and in the middle of this. I have nothing left.
Sounds about right.
Raining cats and dogs, mass hysteria.
That's right, officer. This man has no dick.